You guys, I really hate to make this video because it's so stupid, to me at least. But I just think it's a little necessary because there's a lot of targets out here, or a lot of people who they say are experiencing psychosis or schizophrenia or hearing voices because they believe celebrities are talking to them. Well, I wanted to give you guys an example of when you become a target on how this can actually happen. So, and I only know because I had it happen to me. Sorry, I'm trying to fix myself. But basically what they can do is they can take videos of celebrities. So for example, mine's going to be J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. And they can take their voice and they can take a song or whatever that they made and then make it seem like it's aimed at you. So they can basically take the voice of that celebrity and write over their lyrics and use their voice writing over their lyrics and make it seem like the song is about you. So for instance, I'm gonna play you guys a song. Sorry, it's kind of loud, and I really didn't want to make this video, but I do think it's necessary. So they can take the song and then make it seem like it's about you. So for instance, I'm gonna play you guys a rap by J. Cole and Kendrick. And what they did is they took this album and they remixed it. So the people who are stalking me, and they make it believe that you're being ghost rode into Hollywood. So this was supposed to be my homecoming. I wish I had saved like the ones of Beyonce and stuff, but this is the only one that I can like pinpoint to. So as I told you guys, I've had to take like a lot of hits below the belt. They sex traffic with the equipment, the satellite that they use, and the different electronics that they send to your house and jewelry and stuff. And then they make it seem like you're going to be famous. So one of the things that we're promised in this community is to be famous and rich. So this is like kind of some of the stuff that they do to make it seem like, hey, you're on the verge of being famous, is they like rewrite music and then they put it in your YouTube feed so that you click on it and you listen to it. And then when you listen to it, you think, oh my God, this celebrity is like talking to me. No, they're not talking to you. This is just a augmented VR video or whatever. I don't really know. I don't know how to do it. Like I couldn't take your voice and make a song of you, but you probably could put it in ChatGPT, put the words that you want them to say, and then ChatGPT could make the video for you or whatever. I know now it's starting to be illegal. Like you can't take people's pictures and make a video of them or like make a song with their voice or whatever like that. But this is what this couple was doing to me. So I'm going to play it for you. So one of the funny things that I used to do, and I'm not the only target who does this, is a lot of us get the electronic assault below the belt, front and back. It's nothing nice. And I refused to say that I liked it. So that was part of like why I still get targeted. I refuse to say that I want to be electrocuted and followed by this woman and say that she's my polisher, telling me what to wear and stuff like that with the directional sound and the electricity. And I refuse to say that this is like tantra and I'm being taken to like an astral realm or a different dimension, experiencing these types of touchless orgasms, which is really the forced arousal and the forced orgasms. I'm gonna be posting another video with the documentation, and I did post one about the different hurts they can beam at you and make you do it. But anyways, this is just something silly. It's actually quite pathetic, and I had to deal with this for a whole year. So they have access to my passwords whenever I make a new password. So anytime I log on to Instagram, they wanted to say this was like their dragon ride. So they would take like J. Cole's icon and move it to the front of my screen, and then they would like play this, like the song would pop up. So it made it seem like he was like, hey, he also uses this equipment and he's kind of like subliminally messaging you. And if you ever look through that electronic torture packet, the one that is in Nevada, you will, if you read through it, you'll see the term subliminal messages from celebrities and stuff like that. But here's a little quick example of how they do it. And I'll post a little song or whatever. You're gonna hear Kendrick Lamar in this song talking about being like psychotic torture, and we have to like rape our brother and our sister, and he's talking about in the dream state. Like they come into our dreams and they computer program our dream and then do this to us. And then you're gonna hear J. Cole talking about a girl in a diaper, which everybody knows I did nothing but defend them the entire time, and I will continue to. I was like, you would be doing the same thing if someone was beaming something at you. I was like, whether it's from one of these satellites or whatever it is. I'm like, that's all that they ever got out of me. And I was like, that's why I'm I'm still a target in this community. And I was like, they want me to take back everything that I said. They're getting away with it because right now it's very hard to prove unless you have like somebody that can audio acoustic, you're like dissect the sound in your house and whatnot. And I'm actually going to be getting it done here pretty soon. So I am excited about that. But they have increased a lot of stuff. Okay, here. So like I said, you're going to hear him talk about a diaper. And you're going to hear him talk about a girl wearing a diaper. When the heck does J. Cole ever talk about a girl wearing a diaper, a grown woman, and telling her to go get in the shower? So this is why I was like, oh, they're writing songs and I'm in their songs. But here we go.
What's that smell? Where's your diaper? Shit, stay on your back. Don't pee right now, or else I have to get you back. One day when you gon' wanna get your way, yeah, I'll have fun with that. Reminisce when you came out the womb. Tears of joy.
So when that song comes on, they'll hit me with the directional sound and be like, don't you know your ghost wrote? This is our ghost right. And so this is their ghost right. So I'm supposed to go online, make a video about this song and say, oh, I had telepathic communication with J. Cole and he came into my dream last night and we went to Nirvana as we experienced hours of love making. No. Basically, this is, whether it's his real lyrics or not, whether they try to make it seem like it was about me. I don't believe those are his real lyrics. I couldn't find them when I looked up the song. Maybe somebody else who's a bigger fan of J. Cole can. But basically, I'm supposed to say, oh, this is from me doing their solar gazing and making the sun blink. I've been awarded to have sex with celebrities in the dream state and the astral state and the spiritual state. Basically, they just use a hologram. If you guys know anything about the technology in Asia, they're already marrying holograms out there. So you guys, I'll post something about that too. So they can hologram into your house, not looking like themselves. They can hologram looking like J. Cole. And it can also be pressurized with this technology. But that's, again, that's technology I'll describe another day. But basically, that's what I'm supposed to do, is say this song was about me. I'm using telepathic communication. He's using his astral body, aka his big body of light or whatever, and he's coming into my house and we're having this electronic adult time. When really, no, it's them using fake songs like that to send subliminal messages, editing the songs, controlling the feed on your Instagram, bringing the little icon to the front. I wish I had been recording the whole thing because they used to do it every morning and then being like, don't you know your ghost wrote? This was their ghost right. And this was supposed to be their star of fame, and I was supposed to be bringing them fame from telepathic communication and stuff. No, it's directional sound, aka this voice to skull microwave ovenry technology, along with other military weapon gear that I've come across to discover. But that's one of the examples. And then let me see, I'll just play the J. Cole part. Here, let me replay that part because I don't know if you heard it really clear. And then also it was just a bunch of stupid stuff. And I was supposed to say that woman was polishing me and helping me get ready in the morning. And every time I do my makeup and I get ready and I get dressed, that's when I get hit the most. That's when my heart rate goes up the highest, because that's when I'm getting the most electricity. And I've started recording it now and obviously documenting it and stuff. But this is like an example. So I was like, even for healthcare providers, when someone's saying, I think a celebrity is talking to me, it may be because their music is getting edited and somebody's messing with their feed and doing something like this. And so, like I said, it was just nothing but depends for them. And that's their polishment. And basically they want me to say like, you know, the community, sometimes they believe like they're talking to celebrities here. That's my ghost right. That's my color shit. And then let's and then another thing, they also make it seem like Kendrick Lamar is ghostwriting for this community, talking about his skits is on another level. No. He's probably getting hit with directional sound. Even Cardi B has registered as a targeted individual.
feelings sidetracked in conversation, not being addressed in black families. The devastation on the generation and humanity. They raped our mothers, then they raped our sisters, then they made us watch, they made us rape each other. Psychotic torture between our lives. We ain't recovered, still living as victims.
So he's saying like they made him, you know, rape his sister, his family, his mother. That's what they come into the dream when they program these dreams. A lot of the times it can be something evil like that. I don't know if celebrities are immune to it. We're not geniuses, you know, these, like I said, these are very high-tech years, and I can't really speak for anything, but that's just an example of like the ghost, right, that people hear, and the celebrities involved, and why it sounds like, oh my God, they think they're talking to celebrities and stuff like that. Well, they edit stuff and then they put it in our feed, or it can just be a song that's related to what we're going through, and then they make you think like, oh my God, that celebrity's writing me, and then they wanted to like hologram in. It's the stupidest thing. They try to hologram in looking 40 years younger, stuff like that, and we're supposed to say that we like it. I didn't like it. I thought it was rather disgusting, and literally that's what this woman has followed me around, and this man have followed me around doing for the last year and a half, and it's only intensified. And then they also want me to delete every man off of my Instagram, never talk to my baby daddy again, never speak of any other spiritual masters, never do any other meditations. They want me to sponsor the blinking sun. They want me to say that there's such things as dragons and start posting about their dragons from an astral realm when really it's a mythological creature. It's absolutely the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And I don't mean it in a weird way. I mean it as in I'm angry because I've had to literally be electrocuted and harassed by these people because I won't say that this stuff is real. I won't leave Sage's dad. I won't post them on my page. I won't be ghost wrote into their community using these stupid ghost wrote, these celebrity ghost wrote things, and then like they do a different rapper or different NBA player. Russell Westbrook's was another guy that they used, and they like switch it every week or something like that, every 2 weeks, and then they make it seem like that's the guy follow me around when it's really just that old ass ugly pervert and his wife. And then they're like, he's audiencing you, so can you get dressed and clean the house and maybe not wear a depend and act like you like this electronic rape? It's the stupidest. It was the stupidest thing I have ever been a part of. And then even that blinking sun is a stupid filter. So if you see anybody posting it and you're like, okay, so then you blink the sun, now what? They can't really tell you anything that happens afterwards. I was like, so you had a stupid filter over the sun blinking? There's multiple moons and multiple multiple suns in the sky. Are you kidding me? Those are filters. And now what? So what's beyond that? They couldn't tell you. And so they've been posting the same silly filters for years. I can't even believe there hasn't been a cult expert that's gone in and examined all of the people in that cult and wondered why they're still doing those things and why they're still referring to these people as masters. In that community, we are forced to make altars, print out pictures of those people. I can send you guys, if you're interested, I can send you the actual book with the page, and pray naked with a white robe over us in front of their pictures and their crystals and stuff and jewelry or whatever that are chipped, and probably live streaming you to the dark web, along with allowing you to be followed by those droids. They also write a book on the satellite that they use. I can send you that. And you can see that they really use this satellite technology. So along with encouraging us to buy our own spy hearing gear. So it's the broadcast that is above normal hearing, using those sonic frequencies, so it can be a directional sound that can only be emitted at one person. They can emit it at you, they can emit it at your child, and then they can keep on doing these subliminal things. They can start getting into kids' heads and sending like subliminal messages and fake videos in their feed as well. So that's something that I think a lot of parents are probably going to have to look out for. But like I said, this droid stuff is getting pretty prevalent, and I'm not the only female out here getting stalked by them. But yeah, that was just a silly video of what it is to be ghost wrote.